Hi, I'm Ryan from Tank Products, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the Notorious Lifts Sumo Sole Gen 3s. Sumo Sole Gen 3s are a big upgrade for Notorious Lift. They've completely redesigned the entire shoe. One of the big main points is that it now has a wide toe box. Not just for people with a wide foot. This is good for anybody to allow them to really spread their toes and get rooted to the ground even better. So it's a big upgrade and one I think everyone's going to really like. Beyond that, with the sole, they've changed the tread pattern in the bottom. So in the old Sumo soles, they had like a really knobby tread pattern. They've gone to just a herringbone pattern here. And in my experience from wearing these a little bit, it's providing just as much traction as before without as likely to kind of catch and trip yourself. So a really nice sole, very grippy. And beyond that, they've also changed the outer cup of the sole. So the sole now has a uniform cup all the way around, instead of having high points here and there, which can cause a bit of pressure on the foot. So they've changed that as well on the sole. On the upper, they've maintained the same soft material on the toe box, but on the heel, they've gone to a much more structured heel or ankle cup to really have the shoe kind of hold on to you. And in that saying that, it does feel more like a shoe and even look more like a shoe than the past slippers did. Where slippers were all soft material before, these definitely have more structure in this heel and definitely holds the heel in place better and a little more padding around here to feel more comfortable. Along with what I mentioned about the more structure around the heel, a few of us here while putting them on have found that it can be quite hard to get a big foot through that heel cup because there's not a lot of stretch here. So it's taken some practice trying to get used to getting them on. So if you struggle getting them on, that's not too uncommon. We found the same thing here with a few of us. I've actually used a shoehorn the first few times to get them on, so I'm not crushing this heel down a little bit. So a shoehorn can help, but otherwise just be careful and really kind of work your way into it. And it should break in over time and get easier to put on. So while the sole with this uniform cup around the edge looks thicker, it looks more like a shoe, inside your foot sits deep into that cup and the sole is as thin as before. So you're still really close to the ground. And still very extremely thin sole on these. So it still feels like a slipper with a little more structure that makes it look a little more like a shoe. Along with that, there actually no longer a removable insole in it as well. So it gets rid of that extra, even a millimeter of insole in there. They've kept the double strap design to really allow you to cinch it down and stay tight across that midfoot. So Notorious has also changed the rings on these to a more squared off ring, which should allow the strap to stay more centered in the ring and not slide to one side. So all in all, these look like a big upgrade to us, and the wide toe box is definitely welcome for a lot of us who have wide feet. Like I said, just you might have to take a little bit of time to get into them the first time, just because that ankle opening is a little bit small. So overall, an excellent shoe. We think you're gonna love it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below or reach out to us on our website or Instagram. And we'll see you guys in the next video.